Hey guys, LeBron9J here. This is, I believe, part 2. Now I'm doing these videos at a sequence, so this could be the end, it could be the beginning, I don't know. But I'm going to say it's part 2, and this is going to be Steelbooks. I have a decent collection, by no means like a master collection of anything. Just some nice Steelbooks I've seen for movies that I wanted or wanted to see, and for the prices I thought they were decent. I don't normally go out of my way to collect Steelbooks, and I don't try to go out of my way to, to collect. I always say that. Like, I don't spend great amounts of money just because it's on Steelbook normally. So anyways, without further ado, the first one is 2001: A Space Odyssey, a weird film by Stanley Kubrick, but it definitely acquires taste, and it's not everyone's cup of tea, that's for sure. I like how it's very simple, Steelbook. So of course inside we have over there, and then the disc art, nice, and then if you take that out you have the picture, either Earth or the Moon, looks like Earth, and over there quite nice. And I like the simplistic look of the Steelbook. Might have been one of my first Steelbooks. I don't think it was my first. I think it might have been Inglourious Basterds, which I will show you in a little bit, but it was one of my first Steelbooks. Alright, so next one, one of my more recent acquisitions, Argo, which is the Ben Affleck directed, I think it's his second or third directed film, and a lot of great reviews for it, and I hear a lot of good things about it. Some people say it's boring, but I'll be the judge of that. I find a lot of people, when they say things are boring, it's because there's not a lot of action in it and stuff like that, that they expect everything to be like Transformers. I do not. I like all kinds of films, including those over-the-top Transformer type films. But yeah, so anyway, it's very glossy, and I like that sometimes in Steelbook. Although, to be fair, the downside of that is they tend to show scratches a lot more. So anyways, we have some inside artwork here, and 2 discs, the Blu-ray and DVD behind. And I suppose I can take it out and get a better look at the back of it. Okay, there we go. Yeah, I like this book. It's quite nice looking. Okay. So next up is Green Hornet. I bought this basically because it looks nice. And I have a bit of a story, and I'll tell you that when I'm showing you it. Excuse me. I basically got this at Future Shop, and it was on the clearance shelf. Now I know what clearance means. It means I want to get rid of it. It's on sale or whatever. But when I didn't expect them to mean like under $10, and I believe I got this for around $8 on clearance. Now that's a great deal, considering I've seen this going for upwards of $30 on eBay. So now I don't know if it's still that price or whatever, but yeah, it was quite a nice deal to have. Now I got a few other ones during that clearance sale that I will show you later, but yeah, this is probably the best acquisition I made that day, considering the price, of course. As far as the film's concerned, it's alright. It's an average film. I didn't think Seth Rogen did all that great of a job. He did this typical stoner kind of comedy self. But I thought the other guy, I wish I could remember his name, he had some good action sequences in it, including some of the slow motion bits I thought were pretty neat looking. And the car is beautiful looking, which is what this is based off of. It's the grill of I think it was called the Black Beauty. And that's like the grill of it. So it's very nice looking Steelbook. Probably one of the nicer ones I have. This one I got at HMV, I think for $8. I wanted to see the film. Funny enough, I don't think I've actually seen the regular edition of this, so maybe it's only available in Steelbook form, or maybe that's just a Canadian thing, I don't know. And it's called Hannah, and it has Eric Bana in it. And it's one I've been wanting to check out. Still haven't got to do that yet, unfortunately. So we have some some ads or whatever, typical stuff. And then inside we have 2 discs. We have we have the inside art here, 2 discs, one Blu-ray and DVD, and I'll take this out to show you in detail. And then we have Eric down on the left there. Quite nice. And I will watch this at some point. Just that some movies, I don't know, I have to be in the mood to watch. Like when it comes to like a zombie film, I could usually watch that instantly. When it comes to some of these other films, like a drama or whatever, I have to be in the mood to watch it. But yeah. So another one was a blind buy, and I heard mixed things about it. Some people were saying it was like another Twilight film. Other people were saying it was simply a knockoff of Battle Royale, which to some aspects it might be. Of course, I'm talking about the Hunger Games. This is the District 12 exclusive, or the Future Shop District 12 exclusive Steelbook. They also had a Mockingjay Future Shop exclusive that was like more like a flaming Mockingjay symbol or whatever, and it was nice too. But I like this one because it's embossed on the cover, and yeah, and may the odds ever be in your favor on the back. Quite nice, actually. I like the look of it. And then even inside, they have some nice artwork. Let me just surround a little bit here. So we have Katniss Everdeen on the my right, and then some other artwork here. So we'll take that out, and I'll show you that. And we just have like the continuing of that whole scene there. I like Steelbooks with inside artwork. It really adds an extra layer of class to them. Part of it, like opening up a Steelbook, besides seeing the nice covers, is that you look inside and it's nice to see. Oh, there's even more, and that's what I like about a lot of these. Unfortunately, they don't all have inside artwork, which is kind of disappointing. Probably the nicest Steelbook that I have in my collection is, apart from I would say probably maybe Argo, is sorry, not Argo, but Green Hornet rather, is Inglourious Basterds, the Quentin Tarantino film with Brad Pitt as in the leading role. Great film, I liked it a lot. Again, first time I seen the film was on this Blu-ray, and again, it's one of those films I heard mixed feelings about. I know a lot of my friends really didn't like it because there was a lot of subtitle reading in it, which doesn't bother me. I watch a lot of like foreign films, like Japanese horror films, so that doesn't bother me so much. And I'm glad I finally decided to buy this film. I got this for $15 at Walmart, and I thought it was a great deal at the time, and I still think it was a great deal. One of my favorite Steelbooks in my collection. So let's take this out here. Actually, there's nothing really on the other side, just the logo here. Yeah, nice Steelbook though. I like the look of it. So I guess this is probably a DVD and a Blu-ray combo pack. Yeah, that's what it is. Okay, so yeah, so Inglourious Basterds, Brad Pitt, great film if you haven't seen it. Definitely recommend it. Assuming, of course, you don't mind foreign language type films, because there is a lot of subtitles in it. Okay, so we have a duo here of Kill Bill Volume 1 and 2. This is the first film, Volume 1. Beautiful Steelbook. One thing I don't like about some of these Steelbooks, at least the earlier ones used to do this a lot, is they put the blue banner on the top. I could have done without that, but nevertheless, it's still a great looking Steelbook. Unfortunately, the inside was just a plain old Blu-ray. When I originally bought this, I thought maybe I'd get lucky and have more features on it, but unfortunately, it's just the standard Blu-ray disc. Thrown in this Steelbook packaging. And then we have some more artwork on the other side there. But great films and nice Steelbooks. I don't regret it at all. And then of course we have, stay there we go, Volume 2 of Kill Bill. And then on the back and inside we have there David Carradine, and then some more, again, the basic Blu-ray disc put into the Steelbook. Kind of disappointing. And then Uma Thurman on the other side there. quite nice though. Another thing too, and maybe I'll show you on this one, it's a little easier to see, hopefully, is it's in both French and English on the spine, which is kind of disappointing, especially for people like in the States who are like importing these, who want all the spines to match. And even in Canada, I wish they would not do that, but whatever. I have heard that though, you can ask them for a replacement spine. I haven't actually tried that. Maybe it's something to consider that I might do at a later date. Another film, great sci-fi classic film, or modern classic film rather, is of course The Matrix. Say what you will about Keanu Reeves, but this film, just a great film. And yeah, what can you really say about it? Nothing really on the back though, unfortunately. I mean, it's all the Matrix like stuff on the back. So anyways, open it up. Even inside, it has like the Matrix look of like a hallway or whatever. So you have the disc. I think it's the same disc that's included in both the what do you call it? The Digibook, as well as the anthology, or the Matrix Ultimate Collection. So that's it for that. Nice looking Steelbook. And again, I think it was only like $15 at Future Shop, so not too shabby at all. I always like the Hugo Weaving's "Hello, Mr. Anderson." That always gets me going. So anyways, probably one of my all-time favorite films, being that I am a zombie fanatic, is of course Shaun of the Dead. What they call a romantic zombie comedy, or rom-zom-com, and probably a good description. Probably not everyone's cup of tea, really, but I haven't heard too many people dislike this film, so I don't know, maybe everyone does like it. On the back, I actually, before buying this, I actually owned it on DVD, and finally decided to upgrade to Blu-ray, and said, considering it's one of my all-time favorite films, why not get it in Steelbook? And that's what I did. So we have Ed on the on the right there, and I'm assuming Sean, he's got red on him on the my left, and then of course you have the disc, which I think, I could be wrong though, but I think it's the same disc art that's in the DVD version. Unfortunately, I don't have it right now to check, because I gave it to my sister, but I think it's the same type of disc art on the DVD version. But a beautiful Steelbook. And I think it's out of print now, so it might be hard to find. I also want to get the Hot Fuzz Steelbook, but they didn't have it, and other people want like $40 for it, and to me it's not really worth it, despite being a great film. Maybe they'll do a re-release later. Another film, now this one, I actually bought this one not because I want the Steelbook, although it's a nice looking Steelbook, a beautiful Steelbook actually. I bought this one because I wanted to get the ultimate features set, or as much as the features, especially the commentaries. I want the commentaries with Frank Miller and Robert Rodriguez and so on. And I thought, I knew this one had both discs, so I wanted to add it to my collection. And I thought this was the best way, instead of getting burned by buying like the single disc bare bones release. And this is of course on the right there, on the left, 2 discs, the feature film, and then the special features disc, or bonus features they call it. Okay, so we take that out, and you have Jessica Alba on the left side there. Quite nice. It cost me $20 for this one, a little more, but I wanted to be absolutely certain that I was getting the bonus features and the various commentaries. So I decided to, why not? And it is a beautiful Steelbook, no question about it. You know, Rosario Dawson, I believe her name is on the front. She was in 28 Days Later. So, yeah. Okay, so another one that I got through that clearance sale at Future Shop, along with the Green Hornet, was Smurfs. Now, I'm not a huge Smurfs fan, and I know, yes, it's probably not probably, it is a kid's film, but I thought it was a decent film for what it was. And it is a beautiful steelbook, actually. Surprising, considering it is geared towards kids. And the one thing I don't like about this one, though, is, I don't know if you can really see that. Or, let's go that way. It doesn't say Smurfs on the spine. Now, I obviously, you see that it does have all the Smurfs on it, so you look at the spine, you know it's the Smurfs. We all get that. But it would have been nice to actually just simply have a regular spine on the end. I don't know why they quite did that. So anyways, inside we have... let's see here. We have the Blu-ray. I don't know why I have it like this, but whatever. We have the Blu-ray in the back. Should be in the front. We have the A Christmas Carol, Smurfs Christmas Carol, which was a little extra short film that they included with the various combo packs or whatever. And it's unfortunately only on DVD. And then of course we have the DVD version. Now the DVD version, when you get this steelbook, it was on this side, but I simply swapped it out because the Christmas Carol was actually in this paper sleeve. I simply swapped it out. I will probably give this to my sister at some point. So then of course we have some ads on the inside. You know, typical ads that you always have to put. Then I suppose I can take out the discs and show you what's in the back of it. And we have the various key Smurfs in the show. And yeah, quite a nice steelbook, and I'm actually very surprised how well made it was for a film on the Smurfs. So I'm going to put this actually in the right order here. Let's put the Christmas Carol on the bottom, the feature film on the top, and then put the paper sleeve, and then put that over here, and then let's close it. So yeah, not a bad film actually. And if you grew up with the Smurfs or watched them when you were a kid, you might enjoy that. Anyway, so yeah, clearance sale. How much did I pay for it? It was, I was just checking the time there. It was, I think, $3 or $4. Yeah, you heard me right. $3 or $4 on the clearance shelf at Future Shop. Not too shabby at all. We have two more to go. We have another recent acquisition, Town. I got the Argo Steelbook. Why not get the Town? And unfortunately, I still haven't seen this yet, and I've heard really good things about this one. A lot of people recommend this one to me. There we go. I think this might be a re-release, because it came out with a lot of the other ones, including the one I'm going to show you later. Unfortunately, being that it is a re-release, assuming, of course, there's no inside art on the left or right. And it's the extended cut of the film, which I hear is the best version of the film. Or it includes both, I can't remember. And finally, a re-release, to a lot of people's chagrin who collect steelbooks for the value of them and whatnot, is The Watchmen. Now the reason I say to the chagrin of a lot of collectors is because this puppy was going for around $200 to $300. Now you'd be lucky if you can get, you know, $20 for it. The reason is because this one was released. Now I'm sure the other one is still a collector's item, and because it is a slightly different look to it. The cover is the same, but it's more glossy, I think, the original. But what's nice about this one, actually, and it's the same on the back, same on the spine. And what's good about this one, even though it's a re-release, it actually has the inside artwork. So quite nice. And both discs. The director's cut of the film and the special features. Okay, take this out. And then we have the continuing artwork on the back there. Now, what's great about this one, what's funny about it, rather, is I actually had the Watchmen Blu-ray, just a regular edition Blu-ray that I bought through the Rogers Video closing sale. It only had the director's cut discs, not the special features. So that was one reason for me to get this. Another reason is when I originally saw this, I didn't know that they were doing a re-release. So I thought that for whatever reason they had one at the back, they brought it up to the front, that maybe they were selling this just to get rid of it. And so I didn't want to take chances. I had my phone with me, but I didn't really want to do research in the store. So I'm like, yeah, I'm going to buy this now, we'll worry about it later. It was, I think, $20. Even if it wasn't the out of print edition, why not? And it's a beautiful Steelbook, and plus now I got the special features, which I quite like. So, and I am also a huge fan of Zack Snyder's films, for the most part. I wasn't a big fan of Sucker Punch, but I think that's probably the only one I've seen of his that I didn't like. From a story perspective and whatnot. Probably one of my favorites by him is, again, I'm a zombie fan, is Dawn of the Dead, which I have up here somewhere, DVD edition, which I will upgrade to Blu-ray at some point. But anyways, that's basically it. So I don't know how many Steelbooks that was, but let's see here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13 Steelbooks. Lucky number 13. Okay, so that's basically it. So assuming this is of course part 2, we'll have part 3 coming up. So until next time, this is LeBron98 signing out. See you guys. Bye.